Welcome. This evening we're going to be discussing our public speaking. This is public speaking group. My name is Jessica and I am an LPC, and I'll be the leader for this group. We're going to meet 8 times, once a week, every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Before we get started in this group today, I want to talk about confidentiality. So group trust is really important, and we want to make sure that everybody feels comfortable to just discuss what they need to discuss in group. And so we want to keep that here. We don't want to talk about it outside. We don't want to, let anybody feel vulnerable. The only time I will break confidentiality is if I notice self-harm or harm to somebody else, or especially with special groups like the elderly, children, and special needs. Other than that, everything will be kept here. So let's start off today with introducing yourselves and just saying something interesting about yourselves.
My name's Alexa, and I play the violin.
My name is Ariana, and I like to draw.
My name's Andy, and I don't want to be here. My wife made me come.
All right. Well, now that we've introduced each other and kind of gotten a feel of who we are, let's talk about some ground rules for this group. We've already talked about confidentiality, and I want to discuss any other rules that y'all want to bring up. I'll start with one. I think that we should all respect each other while we're here. Does anybody else have any other rules?
Not interrupting when someone's speaking.
Yeah. How do y'all think about that? Do y'all like that rule?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Anybody else?
No cell phones during the group session.
Okay. Y'all agree with that?
What about during an emergency?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I think
There's
it's
a
okay during an emergency.
Yeah, we can definitely, on a case-to-case basis, if that does end up happening, we can, come at that when that happens. Any other rules that y'all want to bring up today?
How about if everyone agrees to be here on time?
Yeah, that's a great rule. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to write those out, and I would like everybody to sign them so that we can all agree and make sure that we keep our rules, intact. How does that sound? Awesome. So let's begin with talking about going on another round and about something that you've struggled with public speaking. Now, when we do rounds, I want you to always feel comfortable passing if you need to. But I really hope that everybody will participate. So does anybody want to start with something that struggled this week?
I can start. I'm here because my wife wants me to get a promotion at work. And the reason I'm not getting a promotion, she thinks, is because I'm not being vocal enough. Sometimes when I talk to my boss, I don't know what to say and I get nervous. And she thinks that that's why I'm not advancing as much as I should. So I guess that's why I'm here. It's no offense to you guys that I don't want to be here. I just wanted to let you know what the story was.
So yeah, thank you for sharing. Anybody else?
I'll share. Similar to you, I am looking for a different job right now, and I definitely get nervous, approaching or speaking up to somebody. But today, I actually approached someone, and even though I was super nervous, I just was like, "Hey, I see that y'all are opening a new business. Wonder if y'all would be hiring anybody soon." And I was so nervous, and I walked away and was shaking my head, but I did it. So, just hoping to get more experience with public speaking in this group.
Well, that's awesome that you stepped up today and were able to conquer that. Anybody else?
I've been trying to cope with stage fright, I guess, lately. Trying to, I love playing and I love music, but as soon as there's people around, I just kind of crumble. And, I'm trying to overcome that. In it, not alone to music, but speaking in large groups, anything around people, my nerves just get the best of me, I think.
Yeah, that can definitely be tough when everybody's watching,
Mm-hmm.
right? So one thing that I connect with y'all to is it's kind of an authority figure that y'all are having trouble, coming up and talking to. Somebody that could shut you down or, have some type of authority over you.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Maybe a little fear of of rejection, something
Yeah, and the fear of rejection would kind of maybe go with you in the stage fright, and performing something in front of
Yeah.
people can be very
like that.
scary. Yeah. Well, awesome. This has been a great evening, a great group. So I'll see you all next week.